What's up guys, my name is Lauren. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about money and mindset as well as my family's own journey to pay off six-figure debt. So if you like videos like that, then make sure you hit the red subscribe button so you don't miss any new videos. Today we're talking about why we are investing during our debt-free journey. It's kind of an interesting topic because there's a lot of voices in the personal finance community that say you shouldn't invest until you're debt-free. And then there's other voices that are really adamant about investing while you're paying off debt. So today I thought I'd go through the main reasons why we have decided to invest during our debt-free journey. Now, the first reason is because currently we have no high interest debt. During the first year of our debt-free journey, and for context, if you're new here, we are in year 3 now. So for the first year of our debt-free journey, we invested very little while we're paying off debt because we had a lot of high interest credit card debt. But after we got through that first year, we got our discipline down, we got our strategy down, and we got rid of our high interest debt. We really felt strongly that it was important to start investing because we were thinking long term, not just short term about getting out of debt, but long term, what are our goals for our family and for wealth building. And so for those reasons, we decided to start investing at least 15% of our income every single year throughout the rest of our debt-free journey until we're debt-free. And then after that, hopefully increase it to more than 15% of our income that's going towards investing. So investing is very, very high priority for us, even while we're paying off debt. And it can be a little frustrating sometimes because when you're splitting goals and you are investing while paying off debt, both of them go slower because you're not putting all your money that you have extra towards one goal. So it does go slower, but part of this is being able to be patient and play the long game. And so that is one reason why we are paying off debt and investing at the same time. Now, as you guys know, inflation is off the charts right now. So one of the best ways to protect your wealth and help offset inflation long term is to invest your money. And that actually brings us to the sponsor of today's video, Public.com. Public is an investing platform that actually helps people be better investors. On Public, members can build a diverse and modern portfolio of stocks, ETFs, crypto, and soon even NFTs, art, and collectibles. Alongside the thousands of stocks on the platform, they also have over 30 cryptos, and this includes all the most popular cryptos like Bitcoin and Ethereum, and also newer cryptos like ApeCoin. Now, one of my favorite things about Public is the direct access you have to educational content to give you context about your portfolio. The content is created by a 3 million plus strong community of investors, business leaders, creators, and analysts. I also love that you can use this feed for sharing ideas about investing and finance with a broad community of investors. You can start or join chat groups with friends, coworkers, and others in the community, and their chat groups focused on things like women in finance, social media platforms, and more. Plus, they make investing super accessible and convenient, and their app has a really easy to use interface. One of my favorite parts is that you can actually follow notable investors on the platform and see what they're investing in. So if you want to learn more about investing, build your own portfolio, and get a free stock, then you can go to public.com/Lauren Miller, or it'll be linked in the video description, and get up to $300 to invest when you make an account with Public and make a deposit. So thanks again to today's video sponsor, public.com, and let's get back to the video. Okay, so we've talked about how we're investing because it's a good hedge against inflation, because we have no high interest debt. Now, also investing is just more fun than debt payoff. I feel like building wealth is more fun than paying off debt. Debt payments are kind of depressing to make, but when you deposit money into an investment account and you see that money grow and you get to choose your investments and learn more about wealth building, like that's more of a fun thing to do. So to stay motivated while we're paying off debt, we decided also that investing was a good idea because it is more fun than just debt payoff alone. Also, when you make a debt payment, you can't get that money back if there were an emergency. But when you invest money, you can technically withdraw it. Now, depending on what type of account it's in, there may be fees or penalties or stuff like that. But that money is still yours. It's in your name when you contribute to an investment account. It's not gone and just owned by some creditor who you made the payment towards. So in a time of financial uncertainty, while our plan is never, ever, ever to pull any of our money from our investments, like our plan is to invest, buy, and hold long term, it is a safety net that we do have if there were some like catastrophic emergency. We know we have some money invested, so we could, as a last resort, pull from that money, whereas if you make debt payments and all that money has gone towards debt, then you don't have that option. The next reason why we are investing during debt payoff is our debt-free journey is long. We are not gonna be debt-free in 1 or 2 years. Like I said, we're in year 3 of our debt-free journey. And for us, it's probably gonna take at least 4 or more. And so for us, waiting 4+ years to start investing seriously just didn't feel like the right decision. My husband and I are both 35 and we don't have a lot invested. If you go to like the articles that talk about how much you should have invested at each age, what, you know, how many times your salary or whatever, we're way behind where we should be. And so because we are not going to be debt free in like 1 year, we couldn't get it all knocked out in 1 year and just go all in on debt payoff. We knew we were going to need multiple years to pay off our debt. We decided that it just made more sense to invest while we're paying off debt. The next reason why we're investing while we're paying off debt is because it gives compound interest more time to do its work. Compound interest just means when you put money into an investment and it grows, then the growth grows on itself and it compounds and compounds, and that works in your favor the sooner you invest. So the sooner you invest, the longer your money has to compound on itself. Just like it works against you when it comes to debt. Like if you only pay your minimum payment on a credit card, that compound interest is going to work against you and it's going to cost you more interest in the long term to pay off your debt. It works for you when it comes to investing. And so the earlier we can get money into the stock market and invest, the longer we have for compound interest to do its magic and work in our favor. I think there's an Einstein quote that says something like compound interest is like the 6th wonder of the world. Yeah, I'll put it on the screen. I don't remember the exact quote, but yeah, compound interest is just something like once you discover how it works, you get really motivated to take advantage of that because it just helps so much. Because it's so difficult to just save your way to wealth, you really need to invest and let your money go to work for you in order to build long-term wealth. And finally, the last reason that we are investing during debt payoff is we are building that habit, that muscle for investing. So once we're debt free, we just are on autopilot and we keep going. The more you practice something, the better you get at it. And so starting early and investing often and regularly is getting us in the habit of investing every single month. And so once you get really set in that habit, it just becomes automatic, and you can literally make it automatic by setting automatic deductions from your paycheck or automatic withdrawals from your checking account after payday or once a month or whatever you want. And I've talked about this in the debt context a lot, like building that debt payoff muscle is really important, but also equally important is building that investing muscle, because investing is how you're going to build long-term wealth. And so for us, it's really important that we just get in the habit of putting at least 15% of our income to investing every single month. So those are all the reasons why we are investing during debt payoff. Are you guys investing during debt payoff? If you're paying off debt, let me know. Comment below yes or no and why. I love to hear what you guys are doing and your reasoning behind things. Everybody does a little bit different. Everybody's personal finance journey is personal. And so for us, investing during debt payoff makes sense, but I'd love to hear what you guys are doing. If you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, then hit the red subscribe button down there. I'd love to have you as a subscriber, and I will see you guys soon in my next video. Bye.